While we can concatenate strings, it will by default fail when we try to concatenate string with non-string. Conventionally, we tend to use str to convert the data type of the non-string values that are being concatenated to string. From Python 3, they have introduced placeholders using curly braces within a string, and we should be able to format that with actual values when we try to concatenate the strings at a later point in time, or when we try to build the string at a later point in time. This feature is also available in Python 2.7, but the options are minimal. With Python 3, they have improvised a bit. We can replace the placeholders either by name or by position. Using placeholders will improve the readability of the code, and it is highly recommended rather than using this approach of typecasting non-strings to string while concatenating with other strings. Let's see a few examples to understand what we are talking about here. In this case, I'm just printing a string called as hello world. In this case, we are trying to concatenate two strings hello and world with a space in between, which means we are trying to concatenate three strings. The first string is hello, second string is space, and third string is world. This will work without any issue because all the three values are nothing but of type string. However, if you try to concatenate two strings and a number like this, by default it will fail, saying that it is not allowed. You can see here, must be str, not int, because we have integer in between, it is failing. Now you can actually use str constructor like this, convert the type of 0 to string, and you should be able to concatenate with the other strings. This will work without any issue. You can also use this approach with a variable. This will also work without any issues. However, from Python 3, we can use this F. F stands for format. In that, you can have the string the way you want it to be with placeholders in between. Now, if you already have this variable called as I defined, when this is executed, this will actually replace with the value of I. So here you don't need to typecast or anything. You just have to say hello curly braces I world. As I is already predefined, it will become hello 0 world like this. You can also use format function instead of using F like this here and then having curly braces and pass that value from previous step. You can just have the string like this without F, and then you can invoke a function called as format. As part of the format, you can actually define the placeholder and the value that needs to be assigned to that placeholder. So in this case, 0 will be assigned to 0. In this case, 0 will be assigned to I, and it will become hello 0 world. You can see the output here. You can also use positional notation rather than using name. For this, you don't need to specify any name as part of the curly braces. You just have to say hello curly braces world dot format of 0. If you have multiple curly braces like this, you have to pass multiple corresponding values using format. In this case, as we have only one, it will actually print hello 0 world like this. However, let's assume that you have two curly braces like this and you want to pass two arguments. Let's say 0 and 1. You can pass like this, and now it became hello 0 world 1. These are the typical approaches which we use. So in this case, I said I equal to 0, then s1 equal to f. In single quotes or double quotes, we can actually pass the string with placeholder along with the variable, which is nothing but I like this, and automatically it will be replaced at runtime, and the output will be string 1 colon hello 0 world. You can also use this approach where string 2 colon hello j world in curly braces dot format. When we say j equal to I, 0 will be replaced and we will be seeing string 2 hello 0 world. Let's run this and we can see the output. This is how we typically use the format approach, either using this approach or this approach, whatever is convenient to you. If you want to pass the values as arguments, this is the approach you can use. If you want to create variables and use those variables directly while building the new strings, this is the approach you can use. So this is about formatting strings. You should be very comfortable with this because we have to build the strings with values of different types, and this is the common approach which we typically follow.